Hi, this is Diane and this is Own Your Brain. A new year is upon us, and I thought this would be a great time to give you an update on the Stories campaign and what's going on with that, and also to kind of share some of my insights, some of the things that I've learned since I've been on this venture, traveling around meeting people. So all that after this. Hi everyone. So I wanted to give you an update on the Stories campaign. And it's been going great. I've met some great people. Right now I'm a little behind schedule with giving you new videos, and that's because I've had some delays with some editing issues and some logistical issues, and also with the holidays. But I've got a couple really good ones that I'm excited about that are just about done being edited that I'm going to be sharing with you really soon. So I look forward to sharing those. But I also wanted to, at this point, talk to you a little bit about what I've been thinking about and learning from this experience. So one of the interesting things is that I've been getting lots of people calling me and talking with me about their process of leaving extremist groups. And it seems like people are of one of two camps. There's the people who were born into extremist situations, born into religious cults, and those people, when they realize that they can no longer be part of it and want to walk away, have a really hard journey out, because their family, their community is all involved in this extremist group. And then the other camp are people like myself who oftentimes during adolescence or early adulthood were recruited into an extremist groups, and we hear a lot about that on the news these days with people being recruited into ISIS off the internet and such. And so those are kind of the two camps that people come from. And what's interesting is that I was recently contacted by a man from Pakistan, and I'm going to be bringing you his story. He wanted to share his story, and it was really interesting because he had both experiences. He was born into a very fundamentalist, extremist group in Pakistan, and then he, during his college years, decided to walk away from that it didn't resonate with him anymore. He couldn't participate in, and just to find himself getting involved with yet another group that he considers a cult, and another Muslim group, a leftist organization, and so his story will be really interesting, and that should be coming up soon. But one of the things that, as in talking with him, I had many long conversations with him, and what it brought home to me was the diversity of belief systems within the Muslim religion. And just like here in the United States, where we have large groups of people that call themselves Christians, large groups of people that call themselves Jewish or Buddhist. And among those groups, like let's say Christianity, when someone says they're a Christian, does that mean that they're a born-again fundamentalist Christian? Does it mean that they're Catholic? Does it mean that they are Jehovah's Witness or Mormon or some other sect of people who call themselves Christian? And that's true of any of them, and it's definitely true of Muslims. And so we like to package people up and put them in boxes and wrap a little bow around them and say Muslims and Christians. But there is so much diversity in those packages when you unwrap them and tear them apart. And so I think that's a really important concept to understand. And so the different belief systems, some are dangerous and tiny, and some are very peace-loving and really good. But we can't just put these labels on people and expect that to suffice in understanding. But as I weave the stories together in the Stories campaign, the similarities are much more important than the differences, because it's a psychological issue. All of the people that I'm talking to have experienced similar psychological experiences of being vulnerable and being manipulated by a doctrine or an extremist mentality. And so that's the thing that I want to share with you with each of these stories. So let's remember, as we move forward into this new year, that the similarities are much more important than the differences among us. Thank you very much, and I look forward to sharing stories with you as we move forward. And also, if you'd like to talk about this or whatever's on your mind, please comment in the comment section below, and I'm going to participate in those conversations as well. And as always, there's a link to my website and a link to the Contact Me button, where if you have a story or you know someone with a story, please push that button and let's talk about it. Thank you very much. Talk with you soon.